Hey guys, what is up? It's Guide here, and today guys we are here with another video for you all today guys. And today we are doing a tier list ranking every single Call of Duty Zombies map, excluding XO, I think, or remasters and stuff like that. So we will be having World War II, we'll be having, all these different maps, we'll have Duran Fang, and all this other stuff. I have all the maps right in here. We got garbage tier, or trash tier. We got meh tier, okay tier, good, almost there, and god tier. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with Verrucht. Where's Verrucht go? I'm putting Verrucht in good tier. This is a hot take already. I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but hey, let me know actually guys what you guys would put your maps. But honestly, I do love the whole like challenge of Verrucht and the atmosphere and stuff. And you can't even really hate on Verrucht that much because it was a World at War map. And I kind of see the 4 World at Wars as like building block for what zombies has become today. So I'm gonna put Verrucht in good tier. I think it's a good map. Okay, Final Reich. Final Reich I'm gonna put in the okay tier. I actually didn't think Final Reich was that bad. I think Final Reich is maybe the best World at War map. But again, it's all right. I'll go play it from time to time, but it's not a map I'm gonna go out of my way to keep playing. Okay, Forsaken. I found Forsaken to be meh, to be honest, and it sucks to say, because I was excited for Forsaken, to see what Forsaken was gonna be about and everything. And there were some good things. The one weapon I thought was pretty cool. The atmosphere was kind of meh. Like there were some good things about it. The arcade with the knocked was really cool as well. And the Easter egg was actually the best Cold War Easter egg we got. So in that sense, it's meh, but it's not a map I'll constantly go back and keep playing. Okay. Revelations. Okay, Revelations. Revelations goes in the good tier. I think Revelations is the weakest out of the BO3 maps for sure. Very solid map. Again, it felt kind of disappointing as a final map of BO3, especially after Grad Krovi, Zedzabo, Shadows, Der Eisendrach, all these other maps that were fresh new ideas and stuff like that. It felt kind of disappointing to go back to here. But it wasn't a bad map. It was a very fun map. I can have fun on this map a lot of the time. The Easter egg was really good as well. And yeah, Revelations in good tier. Duran Fang. We'll leave Duran Fang till the end, guys. I think we know where that one's going. Marauder Toten. Marauder Toten's going in the okay tier. I think Marauder Toten is a decent map. I actually liked the whole city setting of the map. I thought it was pretty cool. Probably the best setting for a map, maybe next to like Firebase something. But Mauer was a great map, or an okay map. It wasn't great. Like I'm not a fan of how Cold War plays. I did like a couple things like the mounting and the way the game played, but there's a lot of things I didn't like about it, and it didn't help for Mauer. I liked the Cerberus. The Cerberus was cool in this map. The Easter egg was decent as well. Not the best, but it was pretty decent. So yeah, Mauer's an okay map. I'm putting it in okay tier. Firebase Z. Firebase Z, I'm putting in with Mauer. Firebase Z, I've been playing it a lot. Any time I've been on Cold War recently, I've been playing a lot more Firebase than Mauer. And if you told me like a while ago, I would put Firebase probably in the same tier as Forsaken. But I think Firebase is an okay map. Obviously, it's not perfect. The order rounds are atrocious to deal with. The Reich was cool to use. The Easter egg was kind of lackluster. There's a lot like I hate about it, but I don't know what it is about Firebase. I can have fun on this map every now and then. It's not meh and it's not trash tier, so I'm putting it in okay tier. Transit. I think Transit's going in okay tier, guys. Again, I'm putting Transit in okay tier. This is probably gonna get hate, but honestly, Transit had the BO2 like gameplay style, which I think helped it a lot. And whenever I just hop on with friends and stuff, it's actually really quite fun. So I'm putting Transit in the OK tier. Okay, Nuketown. I think Nuketown's the first, almost there. And I'm gonna get hate for this as well, guys. Again, if you guys haven't, drop a like, subscribe. It's appreciated. We're on the road to 2K. But I'm putting Nuketown at almost there. A lot of people hate Nuketown. Either you hate Nuketown or you love it. I was one of the people who loved it. I think it's a great survival map. And it does its job. It's a survival map. It's not meant to be complex. But it's a great map. You know, you got the whole random perk thing. I actually used to play Nuketown all the time to get better at zombies. When I used to play BO2, when the BO2 was new and stuff. And Nuketown was that map that got me quite better, actually. I like the whole moon Easter egg being played as you play Nuketown. I like the eyes turning from Samantha's color to blue, representing Richtofen, and I thought that was cool. I don't know. It was a decent map. It was a decent map. It's almost there for me. It's a solid map. I'm gonna leave Dramping here. Okay, Shangri-La. You know, I'm moving transit. Nah, transit's staying here. So if transit's here, we gotta put. Okay, you know what? Now I'm moving transit to meh. Shang's in the OK tier. BO1 Shang, Baby Gong is great. PhD is great. The characters are great. The whole atmosphere of it's great. The Easter egg was decent. But I don't know what it is about Shang. It's just an okay map for me. It's nothing too special, in my opinion. But yeah, Shang's going in OK tier. 5. I think 5's almost there. 5 as well, guys. Very simple map. The crew was great. The whole atmosphere of the Pentagon was a good idea. I actually liked the Winter's Howl, even though it was trash in 5. It was great. The Pentagon Thief was great. I don't know. The whole thing about this map was just great. It does get very hard, but it's a fun map just to play, and it's almost there for me. I think 9. 9 is in the almost there tier as well. For me, 9's almost there. It could be God tier as well, but it's not God tier for sure. But it's definitely a great map. The crew, the majority of the crew sucks. The whole theme of the map was extremely well done. I like the whole trial thing of the map. The wonder weapon was unique and cool. The Easter egg was really cool. I don't know. Overall, the boss zombies were unique and cool. Everything about this map felt fresh and new, especially in BO4, where the whole Ether map was just reskins. I wasn't a fan of that, but some of them were good, like classified and stuff. But I don't know. 9 stood out for me as like a very very good map. Okay, Moon I'm actually gonna put in the OK tier as well. Moon I'm putting in good tier. I think. Moon for me, guys, is a good map. It's nothing too special. It's nothing, you know, too crazy. But first off, let's just say you're on the moon. We've never had a map like Moon in our lives. We never, I don't think, ever will again. You had the Ultimates crew in that. You had the whole Richtod, the whole Easter egg was so well done in this Easter egg, or the map. The Zap and Wave Gun was cool. The hacker was a great thing to add in. You added Mule Kick. Had the whole Area 51 teleport into spawn, get Jug at the Jug or Speakle randomized in the where you spawn, and same with Pack. The astronaut was kind of annoying, but it's a cool little boss. The whole Samantha quotes once Richtofen switches bodies is really cool. Just overall, this map's a good map. Again, I don't have anything bad to say about Moon. Beast from Beyond. Okay, here. Groston House, I'm putting in I'm actually putting it in okay. Same with Final Reich. It's nothing too special. It's a very simple map, but it does the job for me. Attack of the Radioactive thing is going in med tier. The only thing I actually liked about this map, the thing with me is Infinite Warfare got worse as it went on for me. Attack of the Radioactive thing, the only good thing I liked about it was the actual boss fight of the Easter egg. That's it. There was nothing else good about it for me. Farm. Even though I think Farm's a meh map, I'm putting in okay. Farm is such a classic map. I used to play this all the time. First ever map I actually played was Transit, Farm. But yeah, I'll never hate Farm. It's an okay map. I'm not gonna willingly go play Farm, but if I had to play a survival map out of that game, it'd be Bus Depot or Town. But Farm's a fun map to play from time to time. Origins. I'm putting Origins in good tier. I'm gonna get hate for this because I have maps like for Rucked, 5 Nuketown ahead of Origins, but I'm not I'm like, I don't hate Origins. I want to get that out of the way because this I gotta be careful what I say here. Origins to me is overrated. I think Origins is extremely overrated. It's not even, I don't think it's top 10 maps for me. It's like a middle of a road kind of map for me. The staffs I love, they're really cool. We have to upgrade them and stuff are really cool. The gens, the map was really unique. You got introduced to premise, it was great. The Easter egg is great. But for me, I don't know what it is about Origins. It's a good map. It's just not almost there. I don't think it's almost there or God tier. I think it's a good map though, for sure. D Machina. I think D Machina goes in okay tier, but I think it's like, I'm not ranking these like based on tier, but I think D Machina is the best. It's up there. It could be the best Cold War map. D Machina was a great launch map for Cold War. It sucks that Cold War kind of got ruined after that, but the Easter egg was lackluster. It was really dog shit. The die and the ray gun were really fun to use in this map. There's no like actual characters that you care about in this though, so kind of sucks, but yeah, it does hurt it. Okay, now we got Shadowed Throne. I'm putting that there. I'm gonna put all the F tiers in the F tiers. All these maps here are gonna be F tier. Classified. Ooh. If 5 is great, or almost there, Classified's a good map. Classified's a great map. It's a lot more friendly to the player than 5. A lot less of a challenge. The Winter's Hell was great. What I wanted it to be in 5. It sucks that the Easter egg, like the Easter egg for high rounds was a cool idea. Just they didn't execute it well, especially with the launch of BO4. Ultimate's crew being in this map was a really cool idea and really cool. But yeah, Pentagon Thief not being in this map. I think if the Pentagon Thief was in this map, Classified would be better, but it's just, there's no Classified or Pentagon Thief, fortunately. But it's a very, very good map. Frozen Dawn. Okay, I'm putting Rave in the okay tier. Rave for me is in the okay tier, just high okay tier. Decent map, nothing too special for me, honestly. Moving on. Ascension. I think Ascension's another okay map. The whole idea of Ascension was really good. There's a lot of good things about it. Again, I don't think it's a good map, but I don't think it's a terrible map. Dead Knight, I'm gonna get hate for this, but I think Dead Knight's a good map. I used to hate on it, but I've kind of grown to love it or like it a little bit. The setup is tedious on this map, 100%. I agree with that. 100% tedious setup. The crew was lackluster, even shit. But like the atmosphere of the map, the Wonder Weapon Alistair is fully Extremely underrated wonder weapon. Silver bullets. One of the best things I think they've ever added to zombies, straight up. Easter egg was alright as well. I think this should have been the launch map for Chaos, but they just didn't do that anyways. But it's a good map. Town. Town is a good map. It's that when you think of survival map, you're thinking of Nuketown or Town usually. Town's such a great like survival map. I love Town. I don't think I'll ever hate Town. Not much more I need to say. It's so nostalgic to me. Zedzabo. Interesting. I think Zedzabo goes up in. I think Zedzabo goes up in good tier. I think it's better than Rev. The whole Easter egg and story aspect of this map is great. The atmosphere of this map is great. The wonder weapon's great. The worst part about this map, I think, is just setting up. For the most part. But nah, very solid map, guys. Very solid map. Challenge Shuffle. Challenge Shuffle goes in the mid tier. Okay guys, I don't hate Challenge Shuffle, but for me it's kind of a weak map. After Zombie Spaceland and even Rave, Shaolin was the start of it. But there is still some very redeeming stuff about Shaolin, but I don't know. Die Rise. Die Rise, I'm putting in okay tier. Not a terrible map. I can play this map and enjoy it from time to time. Jumping jacks were a thing. Who's Who was introduced, which is just shitty. Basically Dying Wish, but shittier. Shittier Tombstone as well, if you want to like the Tombstone we got in Cold War. Victus crew was a thing. Not a terrible crew. I don't know, this map's not terrible. This Liquefier was great though, I will say that. Tegder Toten. Tegder Toten for me is an okay map. I think Tag's an okay map. I love the ending of Tag. Very emotional and shit like that. The Victus crew being the end, wasn't a fan of, to be honest. It's cool that we got them back, but I wanted like a final map with Primus, Ultimus, and Victus. Didn't get it. Thundergun was pretty cool. Thundergun got returned. Basically concluding the Ether story. The Wonder Waffle scope, atrocious. That thing ain't good, but yeah, the whole atmosphere of Tag and stuff. It was a good remaster to Call of Dead though. The Giant. I think the Giant for me. The Giant goes in good. A great remaster to Derice. That's all I need to say about that. Now we got Derice. And guys, I'm gonna probably. I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for this. But I think Derice is my first like god tier map. Derice is my first god tier map. I know, guys. You're gonna get hate alert. But nah, Derice. I remember playing Derice back in the day. One of the maps I can still play. It's so simple, so basic. The one weapon is just so nostalgic and fun to use. And maybe this is nostalgic partly, but I've played it recently and I just loved the map. I still love it to this day. So Kino, Derice, first god tier. Okay, God Krovi. God Krovi is going up in the almost there tier. Definitely better than Zedzbo and Rev. Very solid map. It was based on Nikolai. The whole story with that map was great. The whole Mark III, the whole character, just everything about this map was a great map. Very solid map. Not a god tier for me, but it's a very, very solid map. Noctur and Toten. Now people might put this at the bottom statistically, but I think Noct goes in the good tier. Very basically the whole thing of Knock was just have a gun, roll box, and survive, and I love that whole aspect of it. The whole atmosphere, just being abandoned, really made you feel vulnerable, and honestly, Knock, still to this day, I love. So, Knock's a good map. Call the Dead. Call of Dead, I'm putting in the good tier as well. George Romero, just everything about that map was great. Zombies in Spaceland. Now, for Zombies in Spaceland, I'm putting it in almost there. Great map. Such a cool map for sure. Buried. I think Buried goes up to good tier. Buried goes up in good tier as well. Okay, I need to start speeding up a little bit, guys. You just see all this. Honestly, Bus Depot I'm putting in okay, because it's very basic. Horizon Jack. Let me give you some, guys. Okay, Horizon Jack goes up in almost there tier. Another great map. Could make an argument for it being in God tier. What else we got? Blood. Kino I'm putting in meh, and it sucks because I actually like Kino quite a bit. Definitely the weakest World at War, but it's not a bad map by any means. I still have fun on Kino to this day. Okay, Shadows of Evil. Where does Shadows of Evil rank, guys? And if I'm gonna be honest, this is, again, a lot of people are gonna agree with me, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on this, but I think Shadows goes right up with Derice for me. Great map, the atmosphere of the map, the Easter egg. The crew actually wasn't terrible. Like, I actually thought the crew was decent. The one weapon was cool. I don't know, the whole idea of that map was just a great idea. Great launch map. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Kino. Kino I'm gonna put up in... I love Kino. I love Kino, guys. But it's only a good map. Kino's a good map, but I think it's overrated a little bit. I've played that map a lot. I never will hate it, but it's definitely a overrated map for sure. Okay, Mob of the Dead. Where does Mob go, guys? I think you know where where Mob's going. I don't have very many God tier maps, but you could make a case for any of these maps being up there. Like, I think 5 Nuketown, Times in Spaceland stay down there. I can make a case for Horizon Jack being up here. Grad Cove being up here. I can make a case for 9 being up here. I don't want my God tier to be over flooded with maps, so... Last map, I'm gonna get hate for this. I might get hate for this, but I think Ancient was one of the most, if not the most underrated zombies map in the history of zombies. Came from BO4, so that already does it in the bin. But take what Origins is, but honestly, I think this is just a better. Like, this is, like, it's such a unique and cool map. The gauntlets, the Easter egg was very cool. I don't know, I loved everything about Ancient Evil. I have nothing but good things to say about that map too. Okay, now we got Trash tier. In Trash tier, I'm putting in Med tier, I'm putting in Blood. I don't think Blood's terrible. Not good either though. Dark Shore, Descent, Torch Path, Voyage is trash. Voyage I'll put in meh. Voyage I'll put in meh. Actually no, Voyage I'm putting in trash. I don't like Voyage. Alpha Mega isn't terrible either. I'm putting that in meh, but it's very, very disappointing, especially since I love Nuketown. Beast from Beyond, a rip-off Extinction, and Duran Fang. If there was another tier, like, if I could put Duran Fang right here, I straight up would. I'd put it right in that below tier. I'm actually, I'm not even gonna include a Duran Fang because it's just that horrendous. But yeah, guys. There you guys go. You can make a case for any of these maps being here. But there you guys go. Here's my whole ranking list, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe, and share the video. It is appreciated. And yeah, guys, take it easy, everyone. As I'm guys saying, guys, take care and peace out, guys.